Welcome to our daily devotional series, The Daily Herald. I pray that these messages will come to you as an encouragement and a reminder to be heralds of the Lord daily. God bless you.
One mightier than Satan. February 27. And all who desire to live godly in Christ Jesus will suffer persecution. 2 Timothy 3:12.
Jesus does not present to his followers the hope of attaining earthly glory and riches, of living a life free from trial. Instead, he calls upon them to follow him in the path of self-denial and reproach. He who came to redeem the world was opposed by the united forces of evil. In an unpitying confederacy, evil human beings and evil angels arrayed themselves against the Prince of Peace. His very word and act revealed divine compassion, and his unlikeness to the world provoked the bitterest hostility. And so it will be with all who will live godly in Christ Jesus. Persecution and reproach will await all who are imbued with the Spirit of Christ. The character of persecution changes with time, but the principle, the spirit that underlies it, is the same that has slain the chosen of the Lord ever since the days of Abel. In all ages, Satan has persecuted the people of God. He has tortured them and put them to death. But in dying, they became conquerors. They bore witness to the power of one mightier than Satan. Wicked people may torture and kill the body, but they cannot touch the life that is hid with Christ in God. They can incarcerate men and women in prison walls, but they cannot bind the spirit. Through trial and persecution, the glory, the character of God is revealed in his chosen ones. The believers in Christ, hated and persecuted by the world, are educated and disciplined in the school of Christ. On earth, they walk in narrow paths that are purified in the furnace of affliction. They follow Christ through sore conflicts. They endure self-denial and experience bitter disappointments. But thus they learn the guilt and woe of sin, and they look upon it with abhorrence. Being partakers of Christ's sufferings, they can look beyond the gloom to the glory, saying, I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Romans 8:18. Further reflection. The problem of suffering remains one of the most troubling aspects of human life. How can I embrace the suffering that God allows in my life and avoid becoming bitter against Him or my fellow human beings?